Hello and welcome. Thanks for spending some time with us today as we put on our marketing hats and dive into email versus marketing automation and highlight 5 signs that you're ready for marketing automation. My name's Chad Collette. I'm the Director of Marketing here at Ledgeview Partners, where we help businesses transform their approach to sales, marketing, and customer service by aligning these teams to focus on improving their customers' experience through both CRM and marketing automation. Now, before I introduce our presenter, I have just a couple of quick housekeeping items to cover. First, the big question on everybody's mind, and yes, today's webinar is being recorded and will be available on demand after the live session. All attendees will receive a follow-up email after the webinar is complete with a link to access the presentation. Make sure to add ledgviewpartners.com to your safe sender list to ensure deliverability of our emails directly to your inbox. Now, to ensure the best audio quality, we have everybody on listen-only mode. But if you have a question, and we really encourage those, please submit those in the question pane of your GoToWebinar control panel. We have a lot of information to get through today, and we could try to take some questions at the end, but if we don't get to them, we will definitely follow up with you after the webinar is complete. So please put those in the box. Now that we got those details out of the way, I want to get to the main event. As your business grows, so does your marketing needs and the ability to scale, especially the way you go about sending emails to your customers. At this point, you're asking yourself, what's the difference between email marketing and marketing automation? And is your company ready to make that switch? Well, I know everybody is, because why else wouldn't you be here today? As a dedicated marketer, I get really excited about marketing automation, almost to the point of geeking out over it. So I am super jazzed to have Karen Casey, a Senior Manager of Channel Enablement and Marketing from Act-On Software and a partner of Ledgeview, with us today to discuss the 5 signs which show you're ready to make that jump to marketing automation. Karen, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Chad, for having me. I really appreciate it, and I'm glad that Chad is so excited about this. I hope everybody else is, and hopefully I don't disappoint. So likewise, I'm also very excited to talk about email marketing and marketing automation today. And you might be thinking, what is that difference between the two? And how do you know if your company is ready to make the switch? And believe it or not, these are questions we get asked all the time by both small and large businesses. I think everyone, we all know how powerful and important email marketing is. But the truth is, implementing marketing automation can dramatically increase the effectiveness of the email marketing strategy you already have in place. And sometimes I think people don't even know that. So jumping into our agenda here for today, I'm going to start off by walking through a general overview of email marketing and marketing automation. And then once I introduce both of those concepts, we will talk about the 5 key indicators that show you have outgrown your email service provider. And then we'll finish off today discussing the future of marketing automation. And as Chad mentioned, we'll wrap up with potentially some questions at the end, or both of us are always available afterwards and happy to respond to emails or set up a time to chat with you guys. So let's break it down with an overview of what exactly email marketing is. Email marketing is sending a message to a target group of people using an email platform. Despite the rise of social media and other digital channels, email marketing is still the most effective way to connect directly with prospects. An email service provider will only provide you the functionality to send mass blasts and track open rates. But when you really think about it, this is not scalable for what most marketers really want to do. Marketing automation, on the other hand, is a software platform that automates a lot of the manual tasks and multi-step processes that are required by an email platform. This creates many efficiencies, saving time, allowing for increased measurement and data consolidation. Marketing automation tracks, gathers, and consolidates data that would be difficult to obtain or to respond to with a traditional email service provider. Traditionally, marketing automation has been used for demand generation and lead management, supporting programs such as lead nurturing. And increasingly, marketing automation platforms are being extended to facilitate account-based marketing, customer marketing, and support activities. Utilizing a marketing automation platform helps automate a lot of repetitive tasks around email, social, and website actions to streamline workflow within your marketing department. Throughout today, we're going to dive in deeper into what marketing automation is comprised of. But first, I'd like to review how marketers' needs have evolved. So here at Act-On, we like to think that there are three common stages of digital marketing maturity. There are email marketers, multi-channel campaigners, and adaptive marketing professionals. The most mature group, adaptive marketing pros here on the far right, are able to tailor their marketing activities based on customers' behaviors, interests, and preferences. Now, once you see where you fit, you're going to be better able to determine the steps you'll need to take to advance to that next level. So here we are, and we are going to start with email blasters. Despite the many other digital options available today, for many marketers, email is still their central digital channel. Those who live this challenge of relying primarily on email instead of taking full advantage of other digital options fall into this category. Organizations at this level of maturity focus their digital efforts primarily on email with a strategy that is usually facilitated by an email service provider with relatively simple as well as limited functionality. Email blasters do a lot of manual work, scoring leads and managing their data, and really there's a lot of heavy lifting on the people involved. Also, the CRM integrations are typically lacking at this level, and without those in place, it makes it challenging to measure results effectively, and this prevents accurate goal setting and KPI measurement. Now, so to determine if you are an email marketer, ask yourself a couple questions. Are you doing too much of the manual work of scoring and data management? And do you lack the integration that supports a data flow between your digital marketing and CRM tools? The first step toward being a multi-channel campaigner is to add more automation to your processes, which will allow you to focus on strategy and spend less time on the tactical execution. Doing so creates a cycle that will allow you to begin spreading your wings to embrace other digital channels. So now I want to move up here to level 2, multi-channel campaigners. The defining characteristic at this level of maturity is their growth beyond an email-centric marketing strategy to a multi-channel digital marketing approach. Many companies are actively moving in this direction to better compete and to better respond to customers' multi-channel expectations. A few characteristics that demonstrate you're at this level are you have a segmented campaign strategy that is segmented by behavior and profile data. You utilize automated scoring, data management, and data enrichment activities. And you have a defined funnel supported by specific campaigns with correlated attribution reports. Marketing organizations at this level do more advanced segmentation and have implemented marketing technologies that facilitate key process automations. Most of these organizations built out their marketing stack over time by finding areas where they could steadily move forward with specific marketing use cases for greater productivity and effectiveness. And now for that last level, adaptive marketing pros. These are the people who have already adopted technology that enables them to add personalization to their multi-channel marketing activities, and they're eliminating what we call random acts of marketing in the process. At this stage, the real challenge is to remain at the forefront of the digital marketing evolution, updating your strategies as new technologies become available. Overall, as an industry, I would say we're at the beginning of a very long game. I think it's going to be one that's going to be transformative, but there's no need to wait to see where that journey is going to take us. There's many aspects of marketing where adaptive marketing can apply transformative technologies today, so you can make incremental changes that are small but impactful. For example, predictive scoring, lookalike modeling, adaptive sending, and content recommendations such as subject line optimization can all foster small yet significant improvements that definitely will add up for you over time. Now, as I'm talking about these three, many people are automatically like, oh, I've got to be, at level 3. But I want you to keep it in mind that you need to move at your own speed. Some marketers have moved faster than others to embrace change. And wherever you are on your journey, know that marketing organizations exist at every level of digital marketing maturity. And while it can be helpful to benchmark yourself against the competition, it's more important to understand where your organization falls on the digital marketing maturity journey to set goals for advancement and improvement that's specific to your company. So now that we've went through that, I want to talk about what actually comprises marketing automation. There are a lot of different components that make up that. With an email service provider, managing all of these different aspects that you see here can be very, very difficult to juggle. There would be multiple platforms involved and manual data consolidation to ensure that every platform is truly speaking properly to each other. With marketing automation, though, you have everything you need in one place. So I'm going to go through all of these elements at a high level. So let's start with reporting. And I'm going to start there because why do you do marketing automation to begin with? Because if you can't report on all the individual elements, what is the point? Reporting is extremely important, and actually, reporting on what matters is crucial. As a marketer, you need a clear, quick understanding of campaign performance in order to optimize the customer experience and grow your revenue. With marketing automation, you can measure your results in real time. This will allow immediate insight into performance so you can take action and make changes if needed. Then you have segmentation, which is a great piece of the marketing automation puzzle. Marketing automation allows you to create specific segments that are well-defined by combining different qualifications. Segmentation is the key ingredient that helps you make your email messages personal and relevant to your unique audiences, which will boost prospect engagement and increase conversion. With Act-On, you can create tightly targeted list segments. For example, you can profile attributes, observe behaviors, and incorporate a specified time frame. If you discover you have a person with a specific title with buying power, interested enough to attend 2 webinars, and engaged enough to click on 3 messages, maybe it's the right time to send this individual a special incentive to buy now. Lead scoring. Lead scoring uses a point system to assign values based on predetermined criteria such as the person's industry and job title. Basically, a lot of the demographic factors. Lead scoring also takes into consideration activity scoring. Activity scoring includes things like website visits, content downloads, event attendance, and form completions. Now, all of these points accrue over a set amount of time, and the sum of these points is the lead score. We'll definitely talk about how this impacts your marketing efforts in more detail a bit later. Now on to social. Social prospecting, social publishing. Our social media tools help track, interact, and build your audience all within the platform. You can find out what customers and prospects are saying about you, target a specific keyword to monitor, or even follow your competition. Act-On makes it simple to keep a pulse on what is happening on all things social. There's a simple way to share content through your social channels automatically. It integrates Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn into a single publishing interface. You can easily schedule and share any assets, all from within the platform, which is a great way to interact with your prospects. Then there is what we call web forms. Web forms are a key component and a feature that we use regularly for our own marketing efforts at Act-On. Creating forms within the platform is quick and easy. You never have to start from scratch since we have a library of templates available, and the creation of the forms is a simple drag and drop. They're built for responsive design, makes them safe for mobile. And progressive profiling is another key feature to consider. This will help minimize your form fields, allowing you to gather key data over time without negatively impacting your conversion rates. Also, internally here at Act-On, landing pages are another feature that we build frequently that we use on multiple channels. Building a single landing page in Act-On helps drive conversions across the entire buying cycle. They are a key component of marketing automation and are instrumental to digital marketing as they drive all types of conversions, from simple signups like a newsletter or blog to a major purchase or a contact or maybe even something like a demo request. Now, obviously, earlier when I first started here today, we talked a bit about email. And as you know, email nurturing is a key component of marketing automation. Marketing automation gives you the tools to quickly and easily set up strategic campaigns that deploy automatically based on your pre-programmed rules. Email nurture programs allow you to use conditional if-then logic to trigger the next step in a campaign. This results in prospects getting content based on their activity that is personalized to their journey, helping them digest information at their own pace until they are ready to talk to someone in sales. Because we all know you can have a lead that is qualified, but they're not quite yet ready to buy. And lastly, good old webinars like the one we are on today. As we all know, setting up and planning for a webinar can sometimes be tricky. It takes time to plan and execute, but a lot of the heavy lifting can actually be alleviated with marketing automation. We have integrations with WebEx and GoToWebinar, which makes it a lot easier to organize, promote, and manage your events. I'm sure Chad can maybe speak to that with his success. So we just went over a lot of information about email marketing and marketing automation, but I want to still simplify it a little bit before we move on. What's this all really about at the end of the day? Why are all these tools in one place? What's the purpose? Why does it even exist? So I like to look at it this way. Every single time a prospect or a customer interacts with your brand, it means something. It means something about who they are, what they want, and where they are in their buyer's journey. So the idea behind consolidating all of these tools into one centralized command center is to enable marketers to track, measure, and analyze those interactions to enable them to sell smarter. It's about connecting the dots between these activities and giving you the insight and intelligence to be able to respond in real time to prospects as they interact with your brand and are getting to know you. So let's dive in and look at the 5 key indicators that you're ready for marketing automation. First step, we all know email marketing serves as the core component to many outbound marketing strategies. However, batch and blast is now a thing of the past. Batch and blast is that one-size-fits-all approach, and a one-size-fits-all approach lacks customization, and to gain brand loyalty, you need to adapt to what your customers want to see. Your prospects aren't just numbers in a database, they're people with unique interests. In today's hyper-personalized marketplace, they are going to expect to be treated that way. Instead of blanketing your lead list with one-off emails, automated drip marketing campaigns give you the ability to plan out interaction pathways that progress prospects through messaging streams based on their behaviors and preferences. Lead nurturing is a proven method for turning prospects into buyers. It's done by contacting prospects over a set amount of time and providing relevant content that eases them through the buyer's journey. And why is that so important? Lead nurturing is keeping your brand front and center with potential buyers and lets you build trust over time. With Act-On, you can set up triggered emails to be sent to prospects or customers based on specific actions, like filling out a form, registering for an event, or abandoning a shopping cart. This allows you to target those prospects based specifically on their actions and what information they have consumed on your site. These workflows can be very, very sophisticated, and having to manually segment your prospects or customers with an email service provider can be very time-consuming, and it also doesn't take into effect the behavioral data behind it. So moving on to reason number 2, metrics and measures. Unfortunately, fragmented technologies create a number of challenges for marketers. It's extremely time-consuming to pull reports from multiple platforms and to aggregate and consolidate that data. The result is usually an inability to analyze and optimize the customer experience across multiple channels. If these various data points are not put together correctly, it can result in lost opportunity for your business and make it difficult to properly measure ROI on your marketing programs. With marketing automation, unified data is key, and we all know in marketing how important it is to track that return on investment. You need to be looking at how all of your marketing activities are working together rather than measuring separate emails and programs. Gathering data and analytics in one place can help you attribute revenue and adapt your marketing to suit your customers' needs and create prospect profiles. Moving to number 3, lead lists and sales handoff, or prioritize leads and sales alignment. I think all marketers would prefer the latter. Lead scoring allows you to pinpoint your hottest prospects. All leads are not created equal. Like I mentioned before, some are ready to buy right now, some will likely be ready soon, and some might just be entering the funnel. So lead scoring is going to make it easy to sort out the warm leads from the cold. A good lead scoring system watches for online and offline buying signals, which increases marketing's ability to pass qualified leads to sales. And we all know that sales wants the qualified leads. Lead scoring automates the process of monitoring a prospect's online body language and flags key digital buying signals so that sales reps know who and when to call them. This is all done automatically within a marketing automation platform, meaning no more manual lead lists. Your sales team can focus their time on closing revenue and driving increased profitability rather than qualifying leads that could need more marketing love. Having something like this in place makes scaling your company pretty seamless. No matter how your business is growing, the integrated single platform design of a marketing automation solution enables you to easily manage your contacts, leads, campaigns, and data. Automated workflows and nurturing programs are size agnostic, so they can handle thousands or millions of contacts at once. So we just spoke about simplifying lead scoring and how qualifying prospects makes it easier for sales, which is a great segue into number 4, which is sales enablement. Marketing automation lets sales and marketing bridge the gap between hopeful possibilities and those closed sales. With Act-On, marketers and their sales counterparts can define and agree on marketing qualified, sales accepted, and sales qualified leads. By establishing these qualifications and processes early on, it helps to instill trust and alignment between sales and marketing. When thresholds are set so that sales-ready leads get automatically delivered to sales, it helps sales be confident about the quality of leads that marketing is generating since they understand the lead scoring process. Then, the leads that aren't ready to be sales-facing can be returned to marketing for further nurturing until they are ready to buy. Now, finally moving to number 5, integrating with other marketing channels. Most companies, no matter their size, need one system that manages and tracks behavior across multiple channels. A system that encompasses all the benefits of email, but with linkages to track and aggregate ongoing cross-channel customer engagement. That's where marketing automation comes in. Email marketing tools are primarily designed to be good at one thing, email. But of course, most customers don't interact with companies using email alone. Multi-channel engagement is a core differentiator for marketing automation. Marketing automation is combining all the benefits of an email marketing solution along with integrated capabilities that would otherwise need to be consolidated using various standalone technologies. By combining most functionalities in a unified platform, marketing automation serves the needs of both the marketing and sales departments through integration as well as personalization. This ultimately has a greater impact on the business as a whole. Integration with additional channels also simplifies the process of segmenting your audience based on demographic and behavioral information. Segmenting your audience is based on various attributes like industry, revenue size, or title can help you compose custom messaging and serve up content that resonates most with that audience. You can also customize forms to help build out the segments you are looking for. As I mentioned earlier, within Act-On, it allows for progressive profiling. So this makes it easy to gather the information you're looking for over a longer period of time without disrupting conversion rates. So in conclusion of those 5 steps there, or 5 reasons, I guess, and signs that you are ready, if you're doing one or more of those that we've just covered, you should consider bringing them all into one system. As I mentioned earlier, it's important to understand where your organization falls on the digital marketing maturity journey to set goals for advancement and improvement, and to really make sure you move at your own speed. Now, while you move from one level of maturity to another with your marketing automation journey, it's always good to think about the future and to update your strategies as new technologies become available. The future of marketing automation is becoming adaptive, making incremental changes that are small but impactful. So why is marketing automation the way forward? And this is one of the last things I want to talk about today. With all of the digital noise out there, the first thing here is personalization. Personalization is that key to stand out. And with email alone, you can't truly do that. Everyone wants that moment when they think a company really gets them and their needs. Adapting your message to an individual is a great start to getting a customer's attention. Nurturing your leads with the relevant content at the right time. You can create programs to suit everyone's needs. Are they looking at case studies? Well, then maybe they're interested in seeing more of that. Or did that individual download a piece of content around email versus marketing automation? Well, maybe they should be interested in this webinar and we should send them a recording of it. Second is the real-time alerts. This allows for instant notifications for contacts, leads, and user activities, and you can get alerts based on contact actions such as email opens, link clicks, and web browsing activity, and CRM user activities such as new deals or incoming sales calls. Marketing automation allows you to automatically notify sales within their CRM of highly qualified prospects and their behaviors. Thanks to having those real-time alerts, your marketing campaigns will become dynamic. They will also help initiate authentic dialogues between the company and every prospective customer interested in its products. The third reason why we believe marketing automation is the way forward is one we've talked a lot about today. And the reason for that is that lead nurturing ensures that all that money and effort invested in lead generation isn't being wasted. It lets you further hone in on the most qualified leads, but also ensures that those qualified leads make it to the end of the buyer's journey and are converted into customers. Marketing automation is one of the core components of any successful lead nurturing program. A powerful marketing automation solution provides an abundance of online lead generation tools to help qualify and convert more leads faster. It's also an essential element to have in place to increase revenue and overall business growth. Fourth on the list is efficiency. Efficiency with marketing automation is clear. You're doing more in less time, which I think is great for everybody. Everybody is so busy these days. By streamlining tasks that were previously manual, you are freeing up your time for your team to focus on other activities that are more impactful and less tactical. Marketing automation also helps communication between marketing and sales. An unfortunate reality of many businesses is that sales and marketing teams operate in silos versus being aligned when it comes to goals and tactics. Marketing automation helps to close the gap between sales and marketing. Then we have targeted messaging. As we've discussed, marketing automation helps businesses enhance their messages to specific customer profiles. Planning for automation directs attention into how customers view specific products they are using. An automated solution can continuously receive information related to customer activities such as email opens, link clicks, and form submissions. This activity-related data is stored for future use. Marketers can then use it to develop recommendations or solutions based on customer activity, history, and interests indicated. Measuring message performance based on customer profiles can lead to more tailored feedback and support faster and more efficiently. All of this together, seeing the bigger picture. The ability to send an email is just one small part of what marketers do. So a system that encompasses ongoing cross-channel customer engagement is really key. That's where you can see that bigger picture and the return on investment for all of your marketing efforts. So I know that was a lot, and I know just thinking here, I talked super fast, so hopefully everybody caught all of that. I want to thank everyone for listening and sticking with me, and I hope you learned something and that I gave you some things to consider when you're looking at your organization's digital marketing journey. And with that, I do want to open it up for questions. I do know that it's sometimes hard to come up with things on the spot. So please feel free to reach out to myself. My email is there on the screen, karen.casey@acton.net. And while we're waiting to see if there are any questions, I wanted to just, a friendly reminder of, as you're looking at where you're at and, how you want to approach your own digital marketing journey, that there's a lot of resources out there. And both Ledgeview and Act-On, have a lot of resources out there. We've got great blogs, infographics, and case studies, and webinars, and ebooks, all this kind of stuff. So here's a few ones that directly relate to what we've been talking about today from Ledgeview Partners. So definitely check out their website. As well as Act-On has quite a few great resources. We just released a lead nurturing ebook. We're coming out with some other brand new ones. So definitely, take a look at our website. Podcasts are on there as well. Might be able to learn something and get some of your questions answered even that way. Chad, any questions from the attendees?
Nope, you must have nailed everything. So thank you very much, Karen. We really appreciate it. Any other closing remarks at all?
No, I just want to thank everyone, and thank you and Ledgeview for having us today. And I know that Chad mentioned he'll be sending out everything. So if there are any questions or comments or feedback, please pass that along.
Yep. So thank you, everybody, for attending. Watch your inbox. We're going to be sending out a recording of this information that you can review, you can share with other folks. If you'd like to inquire further about marketing automation, you can contact us at Ledgeview Partners or Act-On. The best way to see this is a demo to really see the true power of what it can actually do. So without that, if you have questions, please contact us, and look forward to seeing you hopefully again on another webinar. Thank you very much, everybody, and have a great day.